Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Learn. I'm your Excel instructor. Today guys, we'll be covering weighted average and we have to find out the last value with multiple ways of any product or any item or any lookup value. And we will learn today how to reverse the list, and we will learn at the very end how to VLOOKUP for multiple values. Like if we have this product and we have three values, so we want all values should be reflected in horizontal manner. So guys, how we can automate such kind of task in Excel with simple formula. So guys, let me start with reverse the list. So how we can reverse the list, let's learn this. So guys, such kind of exercises I'm generally conducting just to help you understand how you can utilize all those functions which we have learned by today. So guys, let me show you one example. Suppose we have the list A21 and let me drag this up to down. Suppose I have to reverse this entire list. So guys, how we can reverse this list? So guys, very simple. You have to find out first a function, which function we have to use over there. So we have to use index function, and now you have to select everything. Guys, once you select everything, if we have to drag this formula, so what we have to do, we have to log this table by pressing F4. All right, and now we have to press and we have to put row number, but now we have to put 24 number, because there are first you check how many rows are there. You can check 20 rows are there, so we have to have 20th value, then 19th value, and then 18th, 17th, and so on in this particular range. So what you can do, first you understand that can we use countif function. Countif function we are using, guys, what does it mean actually? You can actually say that is not equal to empty. So you can say there are 20 values. All right, so if we have 20 values, can we do something dynamic? -1, if we do -1, it is 19. If we go down, it will always 18, and it is 17, and so on. Guys, understand, is it really working? No, because we are telling -1 over there, we are telling this 18, and so on. Guys, first we have to log the table. First you log this table, press F4. So now you have logged the table, and if you drag it, it is not working. All right, so you have to do something. Maybe you have to subtract the dynamic row, which is 16, where this should be actually 19. So maybe you can add +3, all right, or maybe 4. So now what is happening, if you do that, it is 20, 19, 18, 17, and so on. Now you see what does it mean. Press F9, all right. So 10 is coming. So guys, what is happening, this particular row is 4, and what we are doing over there, we are subtracting 4 and adding 4, so that this particular row will become 20, and then once this row will become 5 over there, so -5 plus 4, so we are subtracting 1, and then if you look at this is 6, so 4 minus 6, of course 2, so 2 we are subtracting, and so on. So now you see this is actually the one which actually we look out for. Now this is actually the index value, and here you can use index function, and then select the entire array, press F4. We have to log this table and then put this formula, and you can see the result. Guys, very simple. A21, A40, A21, A40. If you just change something, guys, you can see this is how you can actually reverse the list. Guys, these functions are very much useful when you know something in Excel and you have to explore as much as possible, because requirement could be anything. All right, I hope guys you have benefited from this function, and let me jump to now find out the last value. Guys, how you can find out the last value for this guy? Guys, very simple. Let's do this with first index, and then we will do this lookup. So I will tell you these things with two ways. Very simple, guys. Equal to this equal to A123. Let me find out the last value for A123, which is PQRSTU description. So now you see, once we have this value, let me make it proper parenthesis, and now see, if you look at this function, press F9. So guys, you know, true, true and true. True is coming thrice because this and this. What you have to do, this entire thing you can put in a bracket and then multiplied everything with row, so that you will get again, you know, particular row, so that wherever is the true, row will be multiplied and you will get the highest value. Now if you just open this formula by pressing F9, you see 6 is the highest number because 1 2 3 4 5. All right, and now see, we have used A2. So A2 means 1 2 3 4 5. All right, so now you again you press F9, press F9. So 23006 means the row we are getting. Guys, very simple. If you are getting row, can we do something -1 so that 1 2 3 4 5 6 series will get? And again, if you go there, press F9. Now this looks perfect because this is 1 2 3 4 and 5. So guys, what you have to do, you have to use max function so that you will have the index. All right, and now if you press F2, Control Shift Enter, guys, this is working. Since this is array formula, so you have to activate by pressing F2, Control Shift Enter. All right, and now what you have to do, this is the index which we got it, and now we have to use index function, and now you select this entire value and put this and bracket, and now see this. Again, you have to press F2, Control Shift Enter. Guys, this is the value and this is the result we got. And this is how you can get the last value. How to find out the last value of lookup, or maybe last, lookup value. All right, so guys, this is perfect. Now let me do that with the lookup function. Guys, this actually we have already covered. This function works on the basis of slabs. So now you see, when we use this data on continuous series, so it looks really perfect. You must have seen that we have seen when we have the multiple slabs or percentage, there we have to use this data. All right, now you can see the maximum number you can search, 2 power 15. This we are searching, this is the maximum number which actually Excel cell can hold. Now this number we are searching, maybe this is the boolean value we have to make. This value equal to A123, and now you can say result vector. This is the result vector, guys, and this is actually the result we are looking for. How simple is that? So guys, this function, we have used lookup and found out this last value, and there are two ways where you can use index function and lookup function, you will get the output. So I hope guys you also understood this very well, and we have covered this reverse the list, find out the last value, and let me cover now weighted average. Guys, already let me make some data over there. So how we can make the data? Let me think. Okay, so let me put some subject name over there, and then we put over there grade, and let me put some kind of weight. All right, so guys, suppose we have the subject physics, and we have the subject maths, and we have the subject chemistry. All right, CHEMISTRY chemistry, and then we have geography, and we have again English. So guys, these are the subjects, the random subject I have put. Suppose what is the grade here? I put 90, 90, 70, 90, and then I put 75. Here what number I have to give? Maybe 80, 72, and let him take 75. Okay, what weight we have to give over there? Let me give 15%. All right, and let me give here 10%, guys. All right, 25% we can give. Let's see what is the total, guys. Doesn't mean that, okay, 50, let me take 35%. All right, and here what is the total, guys? You can say 85%, and here I can take 15%. All right, now how to calculate the weighted average, guys? Weighted average. Guys, very simple. When it comes to weighted average is nothing but arithmetic average, arithmetic mean average. All right, so here you can see physics we have 15% weight, maths this, and chemistry 25%, and geography we have 35%, English we have 15%. So how you can execute this weighted average here? So very simple, guys. You have to use some product function. First you have to multiply these values with these values, guys. All right, so now understand what we are doing here. So first you understand this is the average, but now is this correct? Because if you look at 15% weight, so what does it mean? If you see that 15% from this number, maybe you can just like this and see the average we are getting 77.45. all right, so guys, this is the average. No, it cannot be the average, weighted average. So you have to, again, you have to do sum of these weights, and then you see this is the weighted average. All right, 77.45, and this is actually what we are getting. Clear? So we actually, divide all that. Now if you see what data we are getting, press F9. 1. This is actually we are getting 1. Clear? So now you see this is actually the way we are getting the weighted average. All right, so now let me get you one more example, guys, of this. So guys, now this is the weighted average. Guys, let me tell you something. Why did we divide this actually weight by this sum of weight? Understand, always the weight which we mention here doesn't mean that it should always be 100%, because some product works on all the scenarios, whether weight is 200% or 300%, because we are talking about here average. So let me make it here 45%, and then you see this is the result. Because if you look at this, it is not 1. Press F9. 1.1. So guys, this is the correct result. This is actually the weighted average. If you look at this, 84, if you just mention 84.65, you can say this is the some product of the output we are getting. Press F9. 84.65, because this is the cumulative and total weight, which has to be divided by total weight, which is, you can say, 1.1. so this is the actual result of the weighted average. Let me tell you one more example. Suppose, let me put score and weight. Okay, WEIGHT. Suppose score is 45 and 78 and 9 and maybe 85. So what is the weight for that? 2 and 4 and 3. So what is the weighted average for that? Guys, very simple. Use sum product and select this entire thing, and again you select this entire thing, and then divide by sum of these weight. Now you see this is 73 is the weighted average for this area. Because if you see that average, 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 maybe this divide by sum of 2, 4, 3, maybe this is the one. And now see that, guys, this is 7.70. what is that? All right, and over there you can see we are multiplying everything and divide by 9. All right, this is actually 9. You can say press F9. All right, 9, and we are multiplying 45 into 2. You can say 90, and then let me put that formula how sum product actually is working. This has to be multiplied by 2, and if you just drag this function, you see this is the total, which is 657. So once you do that, alt plus, this is the total, 657 equal to 657 divide by you can say sum of these values. This is actually the sum product function working. This actually and this both are same. Either you use this sum product rather than calculating or multiplying all the values one by one, you can just use sum product, because this is the sum of the product. Like first it is multiplying both and then sum product. All right, and divide by the weight. So guys, you can actually explore as much as possible, and you can use these sum product function, whatever option you feel like feasible. All right, and now score and weight. and this is actually the function which you can use. Weighted average is the most used when it comes to find out the a kind of SLAs or metrics in our process. All right, so now guys, let me take you to VLOOKUP multiple values, how you can find out the VLOOKUP multiple values for this particular product or whatever product you have to mention. Guys, very simple. Understand that, stay focused, stay tuned. Let me find out equal to if you can say if this value since this value is kept in row 3, so you have to lock the row. All right, press F4. So now this value, if this value equal to entire this array, press F4. So if this value equal to this, we want row to be returned. All right, row to be returned. So again, you can guys, you can press F4. All right, and now use else, it should return blank. First you see what output we are getting. So if you really look into this, press F9, 2 3 6 guys, which is perfect. But guys, understand, we actually select this array, so it should start from 1 2 3 4 5. So let me subtract -1. All right, so you can see that this is what we were looking for. Press F9, 1 2 5, because 1 2 3 4 and 5, 1 2 5. All right, now what you can do guys, you can use a small function to get the value step by step, because 1 3 5 means 1 2 5 means first we need 1, then 2, and then 5. So small means we need first value. So either you can put that value over here, the first value. All right, and now what you have to do here, that the one you have to lock by pressing F4. So you can say one row we have locked, let me put 1 over there, let me put 2 over there, let me put 3 over there. Now if you drag this formula, what you're getting guys, you're getting 1 over there, but over there you're not getting anything, because J1 is this. All right, now you see this is called H3. If you see that H3 and now I3, guys, this is wrong, because H3 has to be logged. All right, so now what you have to do, pressing F4. Guys, this is how you have to debug your code. And now if you just drag this function, what value you are getting, still you are getting 1, but if you look at this value, you're not getting correct result. And of course this is J1 and this is K1. So now what you have to do, again you have to press F2, Control Shift Enter, no value you are getting, but one value is perfect. Now second smallest value, if you have to find out, you have to go to formula and then evaluate formula. If you see what value you are getting, and now yes, row number 1, you are getting still row number 1. Guys, what is this problem in this formula? J1, what is J1? Again you see by pressing F9, J1 is 2, which is perfect. All right, and if you again see this function, what we are using here, I1. Now if you look at this function, press F9, you see 1 2 and 5. So a small function, actually this will give you first smallest value. All right, and now if you see that H3, and now if you just drag this function, let me just see that this should be J1, and of course this is J1. J1 is second largest value, second smallest value. And now H3, of course H3, and why it is not working, let me just remove this small function and look into the debugging part. All right, and again if you just see that, press F9. All right, so I need second smallest value. So how you can use second smallest value, you equal to use SMALL small, and this is the array. I need second smallest value. You can press F2, Control Shift Enter. Guys, you are getting that value. All right, so what is happening if you use this function, so we should get that value J1. Again you press F2, Control Shift Enter. Guys, you are getting that value, so it is working. So now what you can do, you can just copy this formula and use index. What you have to do, you have to select this entire thing, press F4, you have to log the table and then put that value. All right, and now again you have to see, you have to drag this function and see that press F2, Control Shift Enter. Are we getting correct result or not? So guys, you know, this is the one. Suppose I write over there A1, and I write over there A2, and I write over there A3. Guys, you know, this actually A1 A2, and this actually A3, A1 A2 A3. I hope guys you understood this formula very well, and this is very simple formula, and this is how, if you write A125, you can say A125 has two value, this and this. It has actually nothing. So guys, this is how you can find out the multiple lookup values in horizontal manner, and I hope guys it will really help you understand better if you do it by yourself once. And now we have learned today we look up multiple values, we have learned today reverse the list, and today we have the learned find out the last value, the most important, and then we learned weighted average. All right, so guys, I hope you found the session useful, and thank you very much for giving me opportunity to help you understand this better. Thank you once again for your opportunity. Thank you very much guys. Bye bye, have a good day.